Hey friends, welcome back, or welcome if you are new here. My name is Tiffany. Happy Monday. I hope it's a happy Monday for everyone. I hope everyone has a great day. I am up getting some stuff done around the house. It is about it's now 10:41. I've been awake since about 9. Will is working today and the kids are sleeping in because we have no school this week. It's our first of our weeks off during our homeschool year. So we finished up a unit study last week and now we get this week off before we jump into our next one. I think it's a format that's going to work really well with us. I've talked about it a few times in a few different videos, but basically after each unit study that we do, we're going to take a week off. And I think it's going to give us time to reset and just stay fresh and keep things moving well. So that week is this week. Someone is texting me. I imagine it's Will. It is Will. Let's see what he needs. Okay. I've got laundry going in the washing machine. Will and I had to get our laundry done today. The kids each have their own assigned laundry day. Jackson has Thursdays, Alice has Fridays. And then I do towels as needed, bedding as needed, and mine and Will's laundry as needed. So that's what's happening today. I've got the windows, the blinds and curtains all open. I changed out my wax melts and my wax burner so it'll smell like fall in here momentarily. And I think it's going to be a good day, which is what I'm going for after a heavy week last week in our world. I won't be talking about it on this video because it doesn't have anything to do with my content, but just know that I did take a few days off to be with my family. Just the heaviness settled in around us and I took a few days off from vlogging, but I'm back today. Hopefully a good day and smiles and sunshine and all those good things. So tonight I am doing, what am I doing for dinner tonight? Making goulash for dinner, just a pot of pasta with sauce and meat, nothing fancy. So that'll be easy and quick. And then we have no other plans today, so we'll just see where the day takes us. Currently, if you're curious what I'm currently reading, it is Vera Wong's Unsolicited Advice for Murderers. This is a book about a little Asian lady who owns a tea shop, and she comes into her shop one morning and there's a dead body, and she doesn't trust the police to solve it, and she thinks it's a murder. Not very far in, only 22%. It's by Jessie Q. Sutanto. She also wrote A is for Aunties, I think it's called. Dial A for Aunties, which I heard is also a good book as well. Have not read or listened to it though. Just started this one yesterday. So, and then on my Kindle, I am reading A Love Letter to Whiskey. I forget the author. I just started that last night. I had mentioned it a few vlogs back. I just had not started it yet, but last night while I was laying in bed, I went ahead and started it. I'm only like 20 pages in, not very far. But that's my bedtime read, and then I'll probably try and finish Vera Wong's Unsolicited Advice for Murderers today. What have I read recently over the last few days? I've basically been finishing a book a day because I've had a lot of downtime. Just enjoying the family and doing what we do. Let's see. I read a book called If It Makes You Happy by Julie Olivia. Let me switch to apps. That's not a very good way to look at it. I was in my Bookmori app, which is where I log what I read. I'll just show you. It's a calendar and it shows like what I read each day. It's not gonna focus because it's kind of small. But that's called Bookmori. My shirt, just one more chapter, please. No, just one more chapter. I got this from Temu, don't judge me. But on Goodreads, I can show you the covers of the books a lot better. So for those who are interested in what I'm reading, this will be interesting to you, hopefully. For those who don't, I do apologize. I'm just gonna go over the last 4 books really quickly. So I read If It Makes You, let me turn the camera around. That'll just be easier, because then I can hit manual focus on my camera. Maybe. There it goes. If It Makes You Happy by Julie Olivia. I gave this a 3-star. It had some fun elements, especially the nostalgic 90s vibes, references sprinkled throughout the story. I really did. I wrote a review. I really enjoyed that aspect, gave the book a unique charm and a little hit of nostalgia. The pacing was a bit slow for me. I didn't need the characters to fall in love instantly, but the slow burn romance really kind of slowed everything down for me, and it was kind of a long book. It does have an average of 4.33, so I am in the minority on this book. I think a lot of people really enjoyed it a lot more than I did, but I read that one, and then after that I listened to Overdue by Stephanie Perkins. This one is not out yet. It comes out October 7th. I got an advanced listener copy from NetGalley. This one was cute. It was a character-driven story about librarians. It had romance that leaned heavily into the slow burn side of things again. So the pacing was a little bit slow for me. What else did I say? But other aspects redeemed that. I appreciated the vulnerability woven into the characters' journeys. The ups and downs felt raw and real. Especially loved the moments when the main male character, Macon, revealed very private parts of his life to Ingrid, the main female character. As a book lover, I enjoyed the main characters were librarians, so that brought a fun aspect into it as well. After that, I listened to The Conditions of Will by Jessa Hastings. This one I gave a 5-star. I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about it. About halfway through, I was like, maybe a 4-star. But the end really brought it all together for me. I didn't write a review on this one, but this one is about a family whose siblings are very split, as far as like 2 of the siblings are very basically favorite children and 2 of them are not, and it's their father dies and they all come back together, and there's just a lot going on, and the dynamic between everybody, and there is a romance in it. It's got a 4.34 average, and like I said, I gave it a 5-star. I really enjoyed it. The writing was great, the characters were great. And then last night I finished Falling Like Leaves by Misty Wilson. This is a young adult romance, so there was no spice. Kissing was as far as anything went. This was a delightful read. It was cute. The romance swept me into this cozy small town world that gave me major Gilmore Girls vibes. The charming setting, the witty banter, had the perfect mix of lighthearted fun and heartfelt sweetness. I really enjoyed it. It's about a girl from New York. Her parents they're separating, and her mom takes her back to Bramble Falls, which is where her aunt lives. And she had spent summers there growing up, a few summers there, and met a boy back when she was like 14 and shared their first kiss. And then she comes back to town and sees him again, and he is angry with her, and she doesn't have any idea why. And so the first part of the book is kind of her trying to figure out why he's so upset with her, and then watching as the romance unfolds. It was a really sweet book. It definitely had Gilmore Girls vibes to it. So if you're a fan of Gilmore Girls, definitely check it out. It had all the fall vibes. It took place during the fall. There's, a pumpkin patch and corn maze and all the things. So I really enjoyed that one. So I gave that one 4 stars. Average has a 4.05 rating. And that one just came out recently, if I'm not mistaken. I think that one's new. Yeah, it just came out on September 2nd. So that one's a new read for this year. So that's my books, catching up on books. I love books. Books get me through my days. But I'm going to go ahead and let you go for now. I'm going to turn on some music and do a little bit of cleaning. Excuse me, hiccup. And enjoy my Celsius orange cream drink. And touch base with you in a little bit. I had someone comment on a recent video and said they saw our vacuum in the background. This is a new vacuum. They were curious about it because they said they think they want to get this one. We've only had it a few weeks. Absolutely love it. It is the Shark Power Detect Duo Clean Detect. We love it. It's cordless. It comes on the stand. You can just pop it right off. This canister right here fills up, and when you flip this switch, you can either leave it on or turn it off, but when you flip it, it empties this canister down into this big one, so that way you can constantly keep things clean. There's multiple air filters in this and throughout the vacuum itself, so it keeps the dust down. Another feature I'll leave a link to Amazon on the description below. But another feature is that it actually vacuums when you are pushing forward and pulling backward. It's got a light on it, so it detects dust and debris. It vacuums up close to your baseboards. What else? I don't know, it's great. We love it. The kids love it. They actually look forward to vacuuming. Oh, it auto detects whether you're on hardwood or carpet or rug or linoleum and changes the actual like brush height or something along those lines, and knows what you're like, what it needs to be set at. So that's like the auto detect feature, and we love it. We had another shark and it died. The hose like internally snapped, like broke, so we couldn't fix it. So Will did some research, and this is the one that he came up with. And we actually got it from Best Buy because they were running a sale. We got it for $400, normally $500, I think. So definitely an investment, but the last shark that we had lasted us, goodness, at least 10 years probably. So we do enjoy the shark vacuums, and this one so far so good. So I think Alice and I are going to go to Michael's. I want to get a Halloween like fake bouquet to put in a vase that I have for decor, and maybe freshen up my fall bouquet that I have, because the ones I have are just from the Dollar Tree, and we've had them for many years, and they're kind of starting to fall apart. So we had decorated for fall a few weeks ago. We don't go all out. There's just little touches here and there throughout the kitchen and stuff. But I know Michael's has some cute fall and Halloween bouquets on sale right now, so I think we're gonna pop in there and then possibly pop in over to Target and see what they have for Halloween goodies and whatnot. We don't go to Target. We don't go to Target very often, but I thought since we're gonna be in the same vicinity, we might pop in there as well. And then maybe Marshall's, because that's also in the same parking lot. So she's getting up and dressed. I don't plan on buying much. We're more so just kind of window shopping, other than the floral bouquets that I want. So I'll bring you along and show you what they have out for fall seasonal Halloween type stuff if you're curious in that, and we'll go window shopping together. So this bouquet is what we're gonna get for our Halloween vase. It's got a sparkly spider. It's kind of hard to see. And then for our fall bouquet, we're gonna do this one. Alice helped me pick them out. Absolutely love this carnivorous plant. It looks like Seymour from that movie that I can't think of, the Venus flytrap, that talks and says, "Feed me," not Seymour. "Feed me, Seymour," is what he says. What movie is that? We also have a wreath, a spider wreath, cute garlands. I've lost Alice. There she is. Anything cool down here? Birds? That's weird. Spiky. Little miniatures. Don't you think Fred would be jealous? Cute. There's little nutcrackers, but Halloween themed. This is the cutesy stuff, not the scary stuff. And then there's all the like pink Halloween stuff, which has become more popular over the last few years. It does have an eyeball coming out. I like this little globe with the stack of books inside. Oh, or the skeleton with the books. You can see my reflection. It's you. So Alice and I are home. I am listening to my audiobook, the Vera Wong book, while also having some ambiance videos on YouTube playing. Currently I have this like fall bookshop with like rainy weather. I just love putting these on while I'm doing stuff around the house. I've already straightened up the living room a bit. Everything is clean. The table is actually clear. Usually the kids have school stuff on there, but because we don't have school this week, we do not have school stuff on the table. So it's all nice and clean. So I'm gonna go ahead and get an early dinner started. It's almost 3:30. Will's gonna be home soon, and then he has physical therapy at 5. So I figured he'd probably want to eat before he goes. So I'm using the Barilla Protein Plus penne pasta with a jar of creamy tomato ricotta sauce by Prego. This is new to me. I wanted to give it a try, so we're gonna do that. I just diced up an onion in my veggie chopper, and I've got a pound of ground beef on the stove. I need to put some water on for the pasta. I'm gonna cook the onion with the ground beef, and then throw everything together for just a quick noodles goulash sort of dish. It never looks pretty, but it tastes good. The creamy ricotta sauce is really tasty. You can taste the ricotta. I also threw in a can of drained diced tomatoes to add a little bit more bulk to it, but dinner is done. We've got the artiste at work. Can I show them your drawing? Looks really good.
Thank you.
Did you use a reference photo or anything?
No.
No? Just drew it? She's using her fancy markers. I like it a lot. Good job. So I forgot to mention that on Friday night this past weekend, we went to the park. They had Beetlejuice in the park. It was a collaboration with the Performing Arts Center near us. They are doing the Beetlejuice Jr. musical in October, and they were trying to like get publicity for it, so they collaborated with the park, and the park played Beetlejuice, the original movie, on a big screen, so that was fun. They had a costume contest though. Alice wore her cartoon Lydia costume, and she won one of the 3 places, one of the 3 people won. They didn't say like first, second, or third place. I don't know what place she would have gotten. But 3 people won the costume contest, and she got free tickets to the musical. So we will be going to see Beetlejuice Jr., the musical. We saw it last year at a different high school near us, and it was really enjoyable. So I'm looking forward to it again. So I was just gonna get on and buy tickets for that. And she's bringing her best friend with her, so she won 4 tickets. We're gonna use 3 of them, and then we have a 4th ticket to use on another show if we wanted to. And yeah, so that was a fun night, productive and lucrative in a way. They had food trucks and stuff there, and they had some of the cast of the musical there, and the girl who played Lydia sang one of the songs, and she had a really great voice, so I'm excited to see how the musical goes. So that'll be in a few weeks, and then we watched the movie and came home. But I forgot to mention that because I didn't vlog over the weekend, but I wanted to tell you all that. So I'm gonna get on and order our tickets to go see Beetlejuice Jr., the musical, in a few weeks. I finished Vera Wong's Unsolicited Advice for Murderers, gave it a 3-star. It does have an average 4.03. I thought it was cute, nothing like super special, nothing really out of the ordinary, just a cute little like murder mystery, lots of humor. It was good. Here's Alice's finished drawing. She did a great job. If you didn't know, that is Lydia from the musical Beetlejuice. I've got an advanced listener copy of the new Allie Hazelwood Hot for Slayer. It's part of a like 5 or 6 book novella type series, like short stories. It's only 2 hours and 23 minutes long, so I'm gonna go ahead and listen to this at 2 speed. The narrators do have an accent, so it's gonna take me a little bit, or I need to slow it down more than I usually do so I can understand it, but it'll take me about an hour and 13 minutes to listen to this, and I'll let you know what I think. But it's coming out on September 23rd, if I'm not mistaken. Alright friends, it is just after 9 p.m. I'm going to go ahead and close this out for the night. I just finished Hot for Slayer by Allie Hazelwood. Very cute little vampire slash slayer romance. Gave it 4 stars because I enjoyed it. I thought the premise was good, even though it's a novella, very short book. Yeah, I enjoyed it. So that comes out on September 23rd. If you're interested in it, check it out. But I'm going to close this out for the night. Thanks for coming along on another day. Drop a comment, share some love, and until next time, I will see you later. Bye.